Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Dad's Turn to Talk. My name is Bob, and tonight we're going to have a fun one as we're going to take that highway to the danger zone, and we're going to be looking back at Top Gun for its 40th anniversary. We're also going to be giving you our top 5 favorite Tom Cruise movies, and we're going to look at some entertainment news. And plus, as always, we're going to have some fun along the way. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and remind everyone to hit that like button, share the stream, go ahead and comment in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. With that being said, let's go ahead and introduce our guest tonight because we have a full house. We got 2 guests tonight. We have our honorary dad back with us. Lily, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good. I'm excited to be back here with you guys, especially reviewing this movie. This is such a cool movie. So, yay.
Fun times, man.
Yeah, I know. I mentioned to Lily that we were going to be doing Top Gun. She's like, I will be there.
So, I know. I don't even wait for you to ask anymore. I'm just like, hey, so I heard, like, what movie are you guys doing this week?
What you got?
What are you guys got
That's
going?
literally, she did that with Michael. She's like, if you're doing Michael, I'll be there that week. So,
I did. I was like, ask Josh and Derek.
Yeah, always welcome. You're always welcome.
Always granted. Always granted.
all right. And we have a special guest with us tonight. We got my good buddy, the Lapsed Comic Fan, who I stream with on Fridays over on The Last Panel. Lapsed, it is great to have you with us tonight. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. There was many danger zones that I had to put up with going through this movie.
Well,
But it was
I'm glad
great.
that you were able to join
It was
us,
great.
Ben.
Yeah, no,
Because I know
it's
we've been
always-
wanting to collaborate with something else other than The Last Panel, and so it was glad that you were able to come on tonight and that you're able to be here. So thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
And let me go ahead and touch base with the usual cast of characters. Derek, how are you doing tonight?
You know, I cannot complain at all, but you know what's doing really well is our chat right now. Let's go ahead and share some of these super chats already. Very
Buddy.
Yep. Iceman of Bob's Maverick. But then, don't worry. I apparently don't smile because I'm Jester.
That's
Hey,
funny.
I think that works there, Derek.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind. That's okay.
At least you're not Cougar.
Which, well, you know, there's this one here too, which is
Oh my god.
I don't know. There might actually be some truth to that one for those that might just be listening.
family
That
show.
super
Family
chat
show.
says- yeah, for those that just might be listening, that one says Bob's bachelor pad in the 90s was called the highway to the danger zone by all his fellow nurses he worked with at the hospital.
And then, of course, the last one here.
Josh called this a great. I did.
Did you call this a great volleyball movie, Josh?
Oh, I did. It's a great volleyball movie. Come on. Batted in Maverick. They did it twice. It was fantastic.
All right. So anyway, we got to give some shout outs to our loyals here.
Oh, God.
There he is.
Hey, there's Dixie. How you doing?
God.
Careful, Dixie. Drive safely.
Yeah, he had told me that he was going to the
acknowledge
Tampa Bay Rays game, so he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it or not. So,
Oh,
Gotcha.
nice.
and then we got Jay Doge in the chat as well. So
Hail Doge.
Nice.
good to have you with us, and I'm sure we'll have some of our others popping in throughout the night. Josh, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing great, Bob. Kind of I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to have our guest on here. Yeah, looking forward to talk about Top Gun. It was so good. Oh my God. It just like chills. Didn't see it in the theater though, but was happy. And yeah, getting ready for a good show.
See, I actually did a double feature in the theater. I went to see this one and then Maverick right after it. So, yeah, that was definitely an experience, and I'll get
Wait,
into
hold on.
that.
He's being safe. He's being safe.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Oh God.
What was it? The Mrs. She made him wrecked? Is that what he said? No, that's what he said. And that's what he told us her name was.
The last comment.
Oh, let me see it.
Who was the last one?
That's the last one.
That's funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and let's jump into some news for the night. we had a couple of new trailers drop. We had both a new trailer for Lanterns as well as a new trailer for Spider-Noir. And I'm sure we all have some opinions on that. And I'm really interested. We're going to talk first about this Lanterns trailer. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Now, as usual, we're not going to watch the trailer, but I do want to get everyone's opinion on this. So here we got Hal Jordan. Lapsed, I'm really interested to know your thoughts on this, being a big comic guy.
Yeah.
What did you think of this Lanterns trailer? And caveat, we see you in the chat. How you doing, man?
Well, one, it's too dim. You can't. Being the Green Lantern, like one of the coolest parts about the Green Lantern is basically like space cops. So like when you're in space and the whole background is dark, everything else is bright and in the forefront of color. Even in a lot of Green Lantern's darker runs, like some of Jeff Johns stuff, even like some of Grant Morrison stuff. So I always have a problem with DC in Warner Brothers where they try to make everything super edgy, you know, like we're gonna drop some swearing in the trailer so you could be like, yeah, you know, all right, yeah. Well, is it gonna be good? Because you've burned me pretty much all the time except for like a few movies. So I like the casting. I think that's cool. I like the tension between Hal and Jon Stewart. That is pretty accurate near the beginning. But the thing that like they never explain is why this one planet has like 4 Green Lanterns as opposed to like every other planet that has like 1. But the costume is the big thing. Everybody wants to know about the costume. And well, I mean, you can see it, but can you? Can you really see it? Is it gray? Is it green? What is it? Like
It's really hard to tell, isn't it?
It is very hard to tell. And I don't like the Hal Jordan being down and out thing. I didn't like Parallax. Like I liked everything leading up to it, and I liked the death of Superman and everything, the reign of the Superman going afterwards, and him versus Mongol and you know the whole city being destroyed and all that stuff. But until I have a lot more context, for me, I always kind of try not to say anything about trailers, but we have to because you know that's what we're doing here. So like I will say I do like the casting. I do like the setting. I just want to see more color. Like I just want to see more color out of it. You're supposed to be the Green Lantern.
By the way, Laps, I'm seeing gray. This suit is gray.
It's the Gray Lantern.
Kind of the back. Bob, do you agree with me? Doesn't that look gray?
Yeah, that looks pretty gray to me.
Like that's the Gray Lantern. There's no green, right, Derek?
Even in the shades, it should be like bright green.
You don't know how the lantern's hitting that. Okay, you don't know how the lights are hitting that. That could be a nice charcoal black. Perhaps an orange.
God, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Not a
Lily,
fan.
don't you see gray?
I do see gray. I see a lot of gray.
Yeah, what do you see, Lily? Does that look gray to
It
you?
looks all great to me.
It looks like a Batman costume, like the same like type of look almost. The color, like really?
I mean, the
The
costume
lantern's
itself
gray?
looks cool. It's just that it looks gray.
The wrong color.
So, Lily, you actually think the costume looks cool except for the coloration? The only reason I ask is because I saw a lot of people commenting saying it looked like a leather jacket.
No. Where? Leather
No.
I mean,
There's
not at all.
I think they meant. Are they talking about this one or the one before?
No, they were talking
This
about
trailer?
this right here. Now, that's why
That
I'm
doesn't
asking
look
what
like
you
a
guys
leather
think
jacket.
about it.
No.
Because to me, that doesn't look like a leather jacket. I'm fine with the design of the suit. It's more the coloration on it.
Correct. It looks like the Dark Knight Batman batsuit in a way.
Yeah. Plus, we also got to look behind him. It's the same color. Everything is the same. It's the same thing. So I don't know where is he? Is he in an office? Is he? There's no way to tell what is happening or where he is at all.
It's
Even
almost
Derek,
as
pull
if-
up that last comment, man.
Yes, I will.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that definitely is. What else? What other thoughts you got, Laps? Anything else?
I mean, I hope that there is distinguishing scenes that we see what it looks, you know, what the lanterns look like there needs to be a few things. There needs to be a few. There needs to be. They need to have a lot of space in this, which I don't think they will. But they also they need to have Oa. They have to have that, and they gotta have Sinestro or some other thing that ties them to outside of Earth.
Right.
There has to that's the big thing. The big thing is, wow, there's a Green Lantern on Earth.
Yeah.
Why? So, like, that's the setup. I mean, unless they already are in, playing off of what else has happened in the DCAU, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that works, because you watch Superman and everything's like, well, golly gee willikers, and then they drop like 4 F-bombs, and like, you're like, all right, dude, what
you got Guy Gardner literally, with his powers, giving the middle finger to,
but even that was green.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was at least green.
But hey, it wasn't gray.
It was not gray.
Just
it wasn't
saying.
gray. It wasn't gray. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts, because I don't even know what I try not to. I know this is bad for a show, but I try not to see what storylines they're basing things off of. I always want to go in surprised.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, like, because I get disappointed when I hear like, oh yeah, this next Batman thing, it's gonna be like the Long Halloween, and it's gonna be and then I watch it and I'm like, no, it's not. This is nothing like what you said it was going to be. So I hope that if they were smart, they would just do a bunch of Jeff Johns storylines, because that was like one of the best Green Lantern runs of all time. But Warner Brothers and DC are not when it comes to making movies and shows. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Lily, what do you think about this?
Well, I was telling Bob earlier that I kind of wasn't really following any of these TV shows. But after seeing the trailer, I mean, it looks fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it if I don't have anything else to watch. But I haven't even seen Superman. I just don't know what James Gunn is doing, and
you're not missing anything. You don't need to deal with that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Like, I'm not looking forward to Supergirl either. I just it's fine. I don't have an opinion, bad or good. It's just fine. It looks okay. But yeah,
now here's my question, because you had mentioned that to me that you weren't really too excited about it. Does this at least perk your interest a little bit, or are you just like, it did not, it's a meh trailer, didn't really help?
I mean, the trailer helped, and you know what? I actually really like Kyle Chandler. So I might give it a chance for him and see how they do with this TV show. I don't know. It's because to me, since they came up with the Penguin, and that one's such a good TV show, I don't think any of this is related. So I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll watch it and I'll see if I end up liking it. Maybe they'll surprise me and it'll be a good show. But so far, yeah, everything James Gunn's doing, I'm like, not really too interested.
I hear you. All right, Josh, what do you think?
Tiny bit better than the last trailer, but I am not excited. Nothing has excited me on this at all. And I like the Green Lantern. To me, he's one of the original Justice League members. And, again, the suit throws me off, the color. It's something that Laps said that I definitely agree. Why is DC constantly going for darkness on everything? Instead of here you have the Green Lantern. Green Lantern has a bright green suit. You can make it lively and energetic. And to me, it just, I don't know, this whole thing just seems weird. They hit it with Penguin, like Lily said. But since then, it's just been they're just, I don't know. It's like they're trying to throw spaghetti against the wall and see if it sticks, That is true, Meister. Very true. So I don't know. I just think that I'm hoping it's good. And again, maybe they're just, these trailers, they're just not as good. And maybe the show will be good. I don't know.
Well, that's become a running theme here, Michael. That yeah, we're trying to figure out where Derek's going to stream from this week. So
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Guess where Derek is.
Yes.
But I just think that, it's like I want to be like happy about, like energetic about it, and be like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to come out, and I'm not.
okay,
So that's my opinion.
all right, Derek, what do you got?
Oh gosh. Wow. Okay. Positives first here. Let's get that on the table.
Well, good, because you are Mr. Positivity. So
I know,
let's
right?
do
Well,
that.
but I can't smile because I'm Jester, so now we're in real trouble here. I got to try to do this in the best way possible. So I'll just be like this. I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I'll admit it. I'm intrigued.
All right.
I know. I am intrigued. Now, I'm not saying I'm invested, but I'm intrigued. Okay. I like what I saw. Lily, I'm with you. Like some Kyle. I think he's top-notch actor-wise. And so that also gets me intrigued as well. But to Lily's point, and I guess to even extend it for the folks of us who have been putting up with this James Gunn nonsense, it's going to be very hard to have faith in this. Now, I'll give this a try because I'm intrigued. But, there's just too much already where it's like it's kind of swinging and missing. I mean, the last point, it's like this guy looks like he's just a depressed, like, emo kid that got older and is still listening to like the Cranberries or something. I don't. Still just mad at the world.
It's like he looks broken down. That's what it is.
He looks more sad than he does heroic, right? Like kind of depressed.
It's like 4 days from retirement.
He's like, I'm almost done. Where's my pension?
Yeah.
Let's see how that 401k.
Well, he did say that Jon Stewart's not getting the ring unless it's over his dead body. So.
Well,
okay.
the old cop trope. I was 1 day away from retirement. I mean, they could be serious, but like they don't have to be. They could still be serious and not be this dark of everything. Like I can't.
So the
I
last
just can't get behind it.
You bring up a good point about the whole darkness thing because I think because Batman has been mastered by a few. I think it's easy for DC to go that route just because they think that that'll play with with everything on the table.
I mean, that makes sense, but yeah. It's not a good formula though.
No, not at all. And
Hey, Walter, how you doing, man?
yeah,
Man, going cleaners.
So no, I mean that's also true. It's not a good basis. However, whenever they try to go the opposite route and not do things dark, they end up falling on their face too. Like the latest Superman was garbage, in my opinion. But, I've heard others say different. I don't know why, because it's garbage. But okay, if people really choose to believe that, fine. But I mean, that to me wasn't Superman at all. Like that was something that James Gunn just had been dreaming of for a little while and decided he had enough cachet to put it out on film. And it looked like a James Gunn film. It didn't look like Superman. It looked like another James Gunn film. That's what it looked like. And so I'm skeptical around this, but I will admit the idea of like a true detective feel is, again, intriguing. But, man, it's going to be hard for me to put a lot of faith into this. I'm not sure.
All right.
It's odd that the ring makes the suit, but it still looks like that. Like that's what that's what his will decided to make.
So because he feels broken down, that's what the suit looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, just some quick thoughts that I've got. What intrigued me most about this show when they first announced it was they compared it to True Detective. And I kind of liked the idea of doing something like that. And then I saw Superman, and that got me a little more worried for this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wasn't a big fan of Peacemaker season 2. And then I saw the first trailer for this, and I was just like, oh my God, they're going to ruin this one. Now, this trailer I thought was better. I really think this is the trailer they should have led with, because this I thought looked a lot better. But I agree with y'all. It's too dark. I do think they need to brighten it up a little bit, especially when you got a character like Guy Gardner, who's making an appearance in the movie. And we saw what he was like in Superman. and I don't know if what he was like in that is going to fit in this type of show. So are they going to tone him down a little bit, or what are they going to do so he fits this particular world? But yeah, I'm just not too sure about it. I'm still going to watch it because I was intrigued by the concept of True Detective. And again, I did like this trailer better, but we'll see how it turns out.
If they were going to do True Detective, they should have did The Question, because they could have had The Question with the Huntress, and it would have been fine. But no, we're going to put Green Lantern needs to be in space. In space.
Yeah, like in that trailer, I think there was only one shot of anything that had to do with space.
Well, and this is the other problem that they have sometimes with these comic book characters, is that you try to make them too human. Like at some point, the story is the story, and the Green Lantern is in space. That's it. Period. You're going to have to make that work. And so, yeah, to Lap's point, how that all ties in, yes, that's the trick. But, watching James Gunn stuff, I mean, the last one I saw him do well with space was Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, he did that very, very well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to.
He just doesn't seem to have a grasp on the characters.
No.
Yeah.
No, everything looks like Guardians. Everything he does, you are like, why am I watching a Guardians movie?
There's something to be said about that. Yeah. It's too bad. I hope it
except Commandos, which was violent as can be, was fantastic. And I don't know. I don't know why he can nail that, and do Superman. And yeah. And look, I'm with Lapsed. I liked it. I get why Derek and Bob hated it. I do. There were many things that I would have done differently.
Bob didn't hate it.
Okay,
I hated it.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Derek hated it. Bob was disappointed in it. Is that right?
Extremely.
Okay, there we go. Now we're talking.
There we go.
Yeah.
So Gunn is overrated. Yeah, I'm not.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of proving it.
Any other thoughts on this before we get to the next piece of news?
Good luck.
Yeah. See, when's it coming out? August?
Yeah,
August 16th.
Yeah.
Okay, so Supergirl is coming out before this, Meister. I believe you asked that question.
Can't wait for
Yay! Awesome.
All right. So
Nailed
let's get to this next piece of news here, and that involves another trailer that came out today, actually, and that was the final Spider-Noir trailer, in which we see the R-rated Spider-Man series unveil the hero against their own version of the Sinister Six. And so, of course, there we see Nicolas Cage in the role as Ben Reilly. And Lily, what did you think of this trailer?
I was already excited since the first trailer they dropped for this one. First of all, it's Nicolas Cage. I don't think there's been any movies that have disappointed me of his. Yeah, some of them are a little weird and questionable, but he always steps into any character that he's playing. And I always have a really good time watching him. And I think it's going to be the same thing going on here. So I was already sold. They didn't need to sell me some more, but here we are. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I really like it. I'm looking forward to this one. So
all right, now the real question is black and white or color?
Probably black and white.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Laps, what did you think of it? And then the same question to you. Are you watching this in black and white, or are you watching this in color?
So I thought it looked incredible. Like the look of it, everything, like the setting, the way it was filmed, like when he was swinging, like I was like, wow, this is what I thought streaming was going to be when they were like, we're going to sink a bunch of money into stuff, and the way it looked, I was like, holy my goodness, this looks amazing. Like I said, I'm not as big a Marvel guy as I am DC. I have 2 trades with some Spider-Noir stuff in it, so I don't really know enough to give my opinion on whether this is, going to be something that's comic book accurate. But I can tell you what, I am 100% going to be watching this probably multiple times, so I'll probably watch it both. But the first time, I'll probably watch it in black and white, most likely.
Yeah.
Okay. And the cool thing about this, I was looking there. I kind of wish they were doing weekly releases, because I would have loved to to do a weekly review on this thing, but they are going to be dropping it all at once. So the one good positive is I kind of wanted to see it. So I think I'm kind of like you, Laps. I'll probably end up watching both of them just to get the different feels, because I watched both trailers, and it is very different, or very different feel when you watch each of them from black and white and color. So I am curious to see if the experience is different. Josh, what did you think of this trailer?
I loved it. I just had watched it. I think it looks awesome. I'm watching it in black and white. Who was it that said we really colors, you should pick one or the other? Like they shouldn't have. I think black and white with this. We have Sandman in this, which is cool. I just love the part where Nicolas Cage takes out the mask and goes to put it on. I think this looks cool. Like now I'm really excited after seeing this. Like I watched Lanterns first. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, let me see this. And I was like, oh, wow. Like when they show at first I thought it was Spider-Man with the hand, and then it was sand. I was like, oh, that's cool. That is cool. That's unique. It's creative. I have not followed the Spider-Noir comic book or any of that. Bob has told me some stuff about it, but I'm excited, and it drops next week, right? Next Thursday?
Yeah, was it next week? The following week. I think it's the 25th that it drops on Prime, and then it goes like internationally on the 27th or something like that. So it's, I think, the following week.
Okay. I mean,
it is next week. I'm sorry, I got my weeks backwards here. So yeah, next week.
I thought it was cool. I am excited for this. Yeah, I'm excited where it goes. Is it one season? Is it 2 seasons they're gonna?
I don't know yet, but yeah, I would like to get multiple seasons out of this, just based on that trailer, assuming it's good, of course. But
right, exactly, of course. But I think compared to like showing Lanterns and then seeing this, it's like literally night and day. You're like, really? That's what they did for Lanterns? And then you see Spider-Noir, you're like, oh, cool. And what's funny is we always got on Nicolas Cage for like them thinking he's going to play Superman, right? And we're like, it's Nicolas Cage. Like, I can't see him as Superman, but I can see him as Spider-Man right now. I don't know what, probably because of the mask, but I can see him as Spider-Man. So I am excited for this.
Well, it's funny because, technically he did play Superman because he made an appearance, in The Flash. So we've had him play Ghost Rider, Superman, and now he's playing Spider-Man. I mean,
Lord.
He hit the jackpot, man.
Heck yeah. So, all right. Derek, what'd you think?
Oh, man, are you kidding me? Like, see, this is where things can really get fun. And it gets the last one about, like, streaming. It's like, why not try some stuff and, like, just throw in a bowl, like, see what sticks. It pun intended because of Spider-Man. But, like, just see exactly where experimenting can take you. Like,
yes,
let's explore this. Like, let's just really go for it. It's going to be crazy. We may get a little weird. And sometimes that could be a gamble because that doesn't pay off a lot of times. But when it does, it does. When you find the one that does do that, man, it hits the moon. And I think this one has a very good shot at doing that. This is Spider-Man meets Frank Miller movies with Nicolas Cage in between.
That's like a great comparison, Derico.
Yep.
Good Lord, yes.
And I black and white color, man, feed it to me. I'm ready, man. I can't wait for stuff like this. Now, of course, I'm going to watch it in black and white first because that's the Frank Miller in me. Like, I need that first. Right. But I am curious to watch it in color because you might be right there, Bob. That may be an entirely different experience. And I'd be down to check that out, too. Like, what would that really look like?
Maybe afterwards.
I signed up for this, like when it first got announced. I think we were talking about this, 8 months ago?
Yeah.
In terms of when it was coming out? Like, I was down then. I'm even more down now.
And by the way, one of my friends is in this movie.
One of your friends in the movie?
One of my friends, Larry, is in this movie who I sent to Bob. I got to maybe try to get him on our podcast.
Did you say he was voicing a character on there?
No, I think he actually is in like.
Also, he actually has a.
He's in. He voiced Street Fighter, the latest video game. He was the one who said fight. So now,
you had mentioned it before. We'd love to get him on.
Yeah, I need to talk to him. He'll come on.
All right. Yeah, as for me, I'm kind of like everybody here. Lily talked about that she was already excited. Derek, you did too. Laps, you said this looked really good. Josh, you're excited. I'm with all of y'all here. I think this looks really well made. It's got Nicolas Cage in it. It's Spider-Man. Let's just have some fun with this one. I do want to see it in black and white first, but just because I do think it's going to be a different experience and I'd like to see what that feels like, I am going to watch it in color, but I think this has to be viewed in black and white first, just mainly because that's the way the character is drawn and whatnot. It's supposed to kind of have that look. I mean, heck, the name of the character is Spider-Noir. So I think we do need to see it black and white first. But at least that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm like you guys, sign me up for this. Any other thoughts you guys have on this?
Man, next week, let's do it.
Good. How many
better have some old timey talk in it too. There better be some they don't have that. Like,
like Nicolas Cage, like it was a dark night on Saturday, and it was
Jericho with the impression. Good lord, good lord. Wait a minute, what was Kingpin in this? Was he one of the villains?
No, Silvermane is the villain in at least for the show.
Okay.
So. All right,
Derek, let's have more Nicolas Cage. Come on.
No, you don't do it on cue. You wait for it.
God, okay. Of course. Good Lord.
All right. Let's go ahead and before we get into our favorite Tom Cruise movies, let's have a little bit of fun here. All right. It's time for Would You Rather once again. And for tonight's question, I think this one's an interesting one. Would you rather relive the best day of your life and change nothing, or relive the worst day of your life and have the power to change it? So that's the question.
Jesus.
Relive the best day of your life and change nothing, or the worst day and change it.
Oh my God, that is
so
the toughest would you rather we've ever had.
I think this is a good one.
Good Lord.
Derek, I'm going to start with you.
Have fun, Derek. Put me last.
We just watched the Lanterns trailer. Can I take that back?
Oh my God.
Oh man!
What you got, Derek?
By the way, shout out to Caveat for his novels. In case anyone's looking at that here, like, but make sure.
Go ahead and post that real quick.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, those are his novels. You can find them over on Amazon. Cool. And I'm in the middle of one of them right now. It's pretty good. So yeah, give them a check.
Hey, look at this! Look at this guy!
Cool deal.
Here. Yeah, right on.
Oh, nice.
Right, Caveat. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say relive the best day and change nothing, because on the worst day, there may be nothing I can change. That may be all situational and under nothing in my control. And it could be the same for my best day too. But it was nothing in my control, and it still just was awesome. I'd rather relive that every day.
All right.
Now, Dixie believes different.
Change the worst. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He does not care about best days.
Yeah, he does not, do not care about best days. All right. Lily, what would you do?
Relive my best day and change nothing. Yeah, because like Derek said, I'm going through my head thinking of all the possible worst days, and there are things that I can't change. Yeah, so I'd rather just relive my best day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Laps, what about you?
Oh, I would definitely change my worst day. If I have the power to change it, 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Best
day still exists. I still
like,
had it.
Screw that day. I'm going home. I'm changing. All right. What about you, Josh? What are you going to do?
I would not change the best day of my life. It's a combo. It's between my daughter being born and my wedding, or my two. I would not change those for anything in the world.
Okay. All right. For me, I think I would probably change my worst day, especially if I got the power to change it and just make a couple of different decisions. Then yeah, I think I'd probably do that.
Will you tell us?
not going to tell you what my worst day was.
No.
Well,
that's
well, what day did I meet you 40 years ago? What was it?
First
Oh,
day on the playground.
No, but yeah, I'd probably change my worst day. I just think that there's looking back at some of my worst days, a lot of them were induced, So if I could turn around and change some of the decisions around that, I think that would be the case. Now, if my worst day was something that I had no control over, then I mean, I think that's a different thing. But a lot of them for me were, yes, something stupid I had done. So if I could change that, yeah, I would do that. So
My worst day would be when I played you in college football and I accepted that penalty when I should not have, and you won the game.
I still can't believe you did that. But I mean, I'm glad you did because you lost because of it. But
There-
still can't believe you did that.
No, he wouldn't. He looks.
by the way, no, Michael, I would not. Actually,
he looks much better.
because
Really,
you didn't see me with my hair, and believe me, it's not pretty.
this is much better. This is much better.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Even Dixie laughed at that. That's kind of funny.
All right. So that was this week's episode or question for Would You Rather?
That was a good one.
Let's go ahead and get into our top 5 favorite Tom Cruise movies. All right.
Way too many.
So, of course, we're talking Top Gun tonight, so we couldn't resist, and we decided we wanted to go ahead and give off our favorite Tom Cruise movies. And I think tonight we'll probably start with you, Josh, as usual. Let's go ahead and give your couple honorable mentions first. We'll go around the room. We'll all give our honorable mentions, and then from there, we'll go into our top 5s.
All right, I have a bunch of honorable mentions because I just could not pick. I'm going to be honest with all of you. This is really tough. I'm going to say one of them, Magnolia, which was
God.
got it.
Really?
Magnolia was it bad? I thought you liked Magnolia.
Here we go.
It was kind of crazy. Here we go. It's starting. Risky Business.
Okay, that's fair. That's legit.
That's good.
And it was originally my top 5, but I've got too many. Mission Impossible 1, because that's the one that started it all. And I know I'm going to be the minority on this one, but I saw it with Bob. I liked MI2. I liked Mission Impossible 2. I know you didn't like it, but I liked it and enjoyed it. So
Okay, Mission Impossible 2, I think it's a bad movie, but there is definitely some stuff that I can't help but just kind of have fun with because it's so ridiculous.
You gotta chuckle.
Exactly.
You can chuckle. That's
and I
true.
thought you liked
Yeah.
it when you first saw it, Bob, in the theater. I thought you liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I did initially, but
He
then,
liked it.
I grew up and
liked
I realized that it sucked. So, but I can understand liking it because, like I said, I do think there's some fun things to it, even though it's kind of dumb. But oh well. Lapsed. What about you? You got a couple of honorable mentions for us.
I got 2. I'm not really a big Tom Cruise guy. Like, I appreciate him.
Really?
I appreciate the guy. Yeah, I could care less about movies. Like, I just don't watch a lot of movies. But Edge of Tomorrow, and I liked him in Tropic Thunder.
Heck yeah.
That was hilarious.
Thought that was fantastic. But yeah, like my movie selection is horrible. Trust me, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be
Well, I can vouch
so
for that.
bad.
I do stream with you on Fridays. So.
It's a safe space, Laps. It's a safe space.
Oh, the best part about me is like I just don't care.
There you go.
You know what's
Never
cool
have.
about Laps is every time we do one of these countdowns and rankings, he always starts it off by saying, "All right, my list is completely different from everybody else's, but I don't care." So
Hey, I mean, it's true though, isn't it? You guys are all like, "Yeah, I love Risky Business." I'm like, "That's the one where he like slides in with his,
Yes.
does the thing."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Next
Next door, nay. Are you kidding?
Oh, it's come. Someone else is gonna say cocktail, and we're like, "Yeah, the one where they pour drinks for
Oh,
like."
God.
Awesome.
Listen,
You're not gonna like me. Good Lord.
If you love the 80s, Cocktail's your movie.
You're not gonna
Well,
like me.
like, I was
Gonna like
I was
me.
definitely in like my teens in the 80s, but I mean like even then I was more like, all right, I'm a big nerd. I want to play Dungeons and Dragons and read comic books.
Nothing wrong with that, my friend.
Tom Cruise is out of my league, put it that way.
Funny.
All right, Lily, is this one of those lists that you had, 50 to choose from, or did you get this one narrowed down?
I managed to get this one narrowed down, but I have as many honorable mentions as I have the top 5, so that's probably yeah. So I intentionally left a lot of the ones that I thought you guys were gonna have in your top 5. So
Okay.
I put those as honorable mentions. So the first Mission Impossible. So yeah, that one started everything, and I love that movie. That has everybody went crazy when that one was going on. This one is like another. I should have put it in my top 5, but for some reason I didn't. So this one is just a comfort movie and a movie that I saw that was like in the fantasy genre very, very early on as a little girl, which I think made me get into fantasy. So Legend. I
figured that
Legend.
you had to have that one on your list.
And it's also a personal favorite of mine because it's the first time that I had ever heard that somebody was actually named Lily in a movie, and she was the princess. So So when I was little and I saw that, I was like, yay! And then I have Tropic Thunder on here too. Like, he's not really in the entire like movie per se, but he played such a big character, and a lot of people think that Tom Cruise is just like this really serious actor. But I love that he was just so ridiculous and over the top in this movie, and that was so funny to me. And then I have The Firm. The Firm was actually another
very good.
Interesting.
About The Firm.
So I'm like split with like lawyer movies because one convinced me that I didn't want to be a lawyer, and the other one convinced me that I wanted to be a lawyer. So at one point, this one is the one that convinced me to not. So yeah. So yeah, those were my honorable mentions.
Okay. All right, Derek, what do you got for honorable mention?
Oh man, gosh, what a challenge. Okay, yeah, this is going to be random. Absolutely.
Far and away.
Yes. All right.
I think Far and Away is an underrated film.
You know what? I certainly wouldn't call Far and Away Tom Cruise's worst movie. Not by a long shot.
No.
Yeah. I think it's a good movie, and I am Irish as well. So of course I'm going to appreciate that. All right, the honorable mentions. Okay, I'm just going to give some shout outs before my official honorable mentions. Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder is absolutely exquisite. Oh, here we go.
It was just weird. He had a lady named Patty who would hug him when he needed it on set. Didn't work on one of his movies.
Sometimes when you hug, oh my gosh, I would have my own personal hugger, and like someone to just compliment me when I needed it.
This seems like Debbie Downer. Like, the guy doesn't like anything. Good Lord.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he liked Top Gun though.
Pretty sure he did.
We'll see.
Sure did. Well, and by the way, this whole list doesn't include Top Gun, because Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick would be 1, 2, probably all the way through. So that's too easy. So we're talking about that anyway. I'm leaving them out of that. I think that's fair. So I think for my official honorable mention, I am going to give that one to. This is gonna sound weird, but I liked hell no.
I don't know.
Absolutely
not. Who knows with you?
What kind of sick freak are you? Like, what are you into?
You got all excited too. Right. Eyes wide shut.
Hey, yeah, he wanted me to say it, didn't he?
To be fair, Eyes Wide Shut is not on my list, so you can't do that. You can't say I'm weird.
Oh, but you got to
don't worry, man. It's on that it might be on
Derek's. I know.
He's like, well, I don't want to sound like a pervert. Maybe Derek will do it for me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Bob and I will mention like movies our lists are similar, and all of a sudden Derek's like, "Did you ever see this movie that came out in 1983?"
This is Tom Cruise movies. He's not going to get that out of whack. Don't worry.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, what you got, Derek?
I'll give a shout out to Interview with a Vampire. I think that him as Lestat is great.
Okay.
A little lapsed.
Uh-oh.
I could, if I never see that movie, my wife loves that movie, and if I could take that movie, you know what? That would be my worst day. If I could go back and never see that movie and maybe set fire to it, explode it out of my brain. That'd be good. That'd be good.
Wow.
Androgynous vampires. Yeah, that's
Well, okay. You're right. That is what this movie is about. Let's not kid ourselves. But the best part about Lestat is just like kind of how much he doesn't care about anything. And at the end of it, you really get to see it because Christian Slater's sitting there after he like bit his neck, and like Tom Cruise just takes the tape out of the radio and it's like, "Have you heard enough of this? You know how long I've had to listen to this guy? God, annoying!" And he just throws it off the Golden Gate Bridge. He's funny. He's a sarcastic, funny dude in the movie. I think he plays it well. So for that, we'll give him the nod on that one. That's an honorary mention. The next honorary mention, I have to. It's a shame because this is a really good movie, but I just have too many others that I had to put in my top 5. And number 6 is A Few Good Men.
Wow. Okay.
It's not okay.
That low?
That was
You haven't heard the rest of my list yet.
Dude, you can't handle the truth, man.
That is wow. Okay.
I'm gonna listen. He
I'm gonna listen. A Few Good Men.
I know my truth.
Number 10 on my list.
I know.
All
my
right, so
truth.
so you got a Few Good Men.
5.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't Jerry Maguire. Look at it that way. All right, then
All right.
that movie's not on my list. So there you go. You wanted that on your list?
Huh?
You wanted Jerry Maguire on your list?
No,
We'll get to that.
I don't have
You
it
had
on
me
my
at
list.
hello, Josh. You had me at hello.
I don't have it at my list.
All right.
Show me the money.
You got anything else, Derek, there for honorable mention?
That's good. No, go for it, man.
All right. So for my honorable mentions, I've got Tropic Thunder because you have to, like Lily said, he's so iconic in that role. I mean, come on. It's not technically a Tom Cruise movie, but he's just too dang good in that role to not give him a mention there. Yeah, when he starts dancing and whatnot, yeah, he's great. And when he's screaming into the phone and everything, I think he's awesome in that role. So I've got Tropic Thunder, and it pains me to put it here, but that's just because the others I just think his performance is just a little bit better. And I've got Top Gun at number 6.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Ouch.
You got
Let
on
me
my
point
ass
this out.
about a few
Let me
good
point
men?
this out. Hold on. Let me point this out. That all of the movies that I got on the list, I like them all a lot. So it's not like I hate this movie or anything. So I've got Top Gun at number 6.
What? Oh, caveat.
all
We
right.
have to have a talk after the show.
All right. Josh, let's go ahead and let's get into your top 5.
All right. Top 5. Well, number 5 is Top Gun. After watching it today,
You're
I love it.
complaining and you got it at number 5?
Hey,
And you're
it's top
complaining
5.
because I have it at number 6?
Yeah, it's top 5. There's a difference. You don't have it in your top 5.
Goodness, you got it too low. You got it at number 6. My number 5 is Top Gun.
Anyway, whatever. Number 4, Cocktail. Love that movie.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Love Cocktail. Great.
Here's your movie. Here it is.
Here. It was pouring the drinks and doing
It had an
Yeah,
iconic
I
song
forgot.
that came out of that
Is
movie.
it-
So.
what's that movie where the women dance on the bar? What's it? What
Oh,
is
Oh,
that?
Coyote Ugly, right?
Coyote Ugly.
Like-
Yeah.
Cruisy Ugly.
No, this is
Yeah,
fantastic.
this is the man version
No,
of it. Like,
no,
we're gonna-
laps.
Oh,
No.
here's your Manhattan.
You criticized it before. I'm like, shoot. Should I?
Gosh, I don't trust you, man, after my best friend's wedding,
Don't
man.
worry.
So-
When you hear my movies, you're all gonna look at me like, "What do you watch? What are you even doing? Why are you here?"
All right.
All right, Josh, you got Cocktail at number 4. What else?
Number 3, Rain Man.
Okay, Rain Man's really good. I like
Love
Rain Man.
Rain Man. Come on, how good is Rain Man with him and
That's a
Dustin
good one.
Hoffman? 1987. Oh, so good. So
I love
excited.
it where he's like, every airline has had a crash. Qantas never crashed. I'm not flying to Australia.
Yeah. Well,
God,
that's
it's
great.
so-
That's great because now to get to LA, I have to fly out of Melbourne.
We need to see that. That should be a movie we watch. I haven't seen that in so long.
We could definitely put
Good
that
one.
one in the backlog. Good
all right.
idea, Josh.
Number 2, A Few Good Men.
Okay.
Okay.
That movie is phenomenal. Are you kidding? Who was it that said it wasn't? Who said that was overrated?
Caveat.
Oh, come on. Caveat said it was no way. Great movie. I want the truth. Damn it! You can't handle the truth. Come on, Nicholson and Cruz. Are you kidding me?
And what's interesting about that movie is Nicholson has like 3 scenes.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
so
sure.
iconic. They're iconic scenes.
Well, that's the thing. They are iconic.
Well,
so
the
good.
movie,
Just
the
real
movie-
quick, Josh, because everybody talks about the scenes that he had with Jack Nicholson. People, I think, forget how good his scene with Kiefer Sutherland is.
Yeah.
I think that is one of the best scenes in that movie as well. I think
That
that's
was
an iconic scene as well.
Wasn't Demi Moore in it too?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had some good scenes.
Was.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I haven't seen that.
it had a ton of good actors, like really good actors.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Yeah.
My number 1, Maverick.
All right.
I absolutely love Maverick, and for a couple of reasons. Number 1, we were coming out of COVID. It was our first movie into the theaters. I saw it with my wife and some of her friends, and when that plane takes off and the music hits, everybody erupted in the theater. Loved it. Also, what made it so good, it was during a time where Bob and I would always talk about movies that were struggling, franchises that were struggling. And this was done so well because you had Tom Cruise, who was the legend, who was there. And then you brought in Miles Teller as Rooster. And you brought in Glenn Powell, and you liked them. My favorite scene in that movie, still, I can watch it over and over again, was it's 2-part where you have the bar scene and he has to pay the entire tab. And they're calling him, you old man, and all of this. And I have no idea. And Rooster still hasn't seen him.
Mhm.
And the next scene is when they have the class and he's walking in, he's got the book on his side, and they all look and they're like, oh God. And they're like, no, you know what? And Glenn Powell's like, yeah, we'll take you on. And he crushes everyone. And they're all sitting there doing 200 push-ups. And it was done so well. And the story arc between him and Goose's son, and that he's got this like hatred for Maverick, where at the end it actually isn't hatred anymore. That, he ends up loving him. And I hope they make a third movie. That's
They are, yeah. Remember, we had talked about it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
They know.
And it was so good. And Jennifer Connelly, good Lord. Come on. You said Jennifer, for me, Rocketeer, this movie, even in the Hulk, which was horrible. Well, not horrible, but still, I was like, that's my number 1. I loved
Okay.
it. Brought us out of a very dark time. We got to see it. And, that's it.
All right. Lapsed. What are your top 5?
Oh, God, here we go.
Number 5 is Collateral. Number 4 is Vanilla Sky. Number 3 is Ghost Protocol. Number 2 is A Few Good Men, and number 1's Maverick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good list.
Actually, yeah, Vanilla Sky kind of threw me there.
Yeah, Vanilla
Well,
Sky
I mean,
weird.
I listen. I've seen like 10 of his movies, so
Okay, that's
like,
fair. Okay.
and I saw the original movie first, so I went and checked it out, and I was like, oh, this isn't as bad. So there you go.
You know what? Speaking of Vanilla Sky, one of the other ones I actually like, Night and Day, with Cameron Diaz and him. I thought he was kind of funny in that.
No.
It was
All
different for him. It was different. It's on my top 5, but I thought it was different.
All right. Lily, what do you got for your top 5?
All right, so top 5. So usually when I do these list, I like to do the ones that I watch over and over and over again too.
Right.
So obviously those are the ones that are like
Yeah.
favorites. So at number 5, I have Minority Report. I love that movie. So I love me a good sci-fi, and he was really good in that one. I like the plot of the whole thing. I love that he was in it with Colin Farrell. Like they did such a great job together in that one. And at number 4, I have Edge of Tomorrow. And that was one that I barely saw that one like maybe 2 years ago. And I don't know how I had skipped it. And it turns out it's such a good movie. I think if you watch it, Josh, you're going to like it. It's really
Yes.
good.
Yes.
So it's another like sci-fi type of thing, but it's really, really good. I was like, how the heck? Like everybody slept on this movie because I don't really hear people talk about it at all. And it's really, really good.
It's a cooler Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Much cooler.
Much cooler. Yes. Because I was getting so frustrated.
Disrespect the good goddamn name of Groundhog Day.
No, Groundhog Day's cool, but this one's cooler.
Yeah.
Very
Way cooler. And then my number 3, I have A Few Good Men. So yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
So freaking good. That's the one that made me want to be a lawyer. But then I saw how they would like yell at each other in the courtroom, and I was like, oh, I'm not letting anybody yell at me. I'm gonna start throwing hands with everybody. So I'd end up arrested and escorted out. So
You'd be in contempt of court.
yes.
My question, wasn't Vanilla Sky with also Penelope Cruz?
It's Penelope Cruz.
It was Penelope Cruz. That's right.
She was in both. She was in both.
That's always a positive. So
Yeah. So I decided not to be a lawyer, as you guys all know. I would have fought with everybody. Laps is gonna love my number 2. So I actually have Interview with the Vampires number 2.
Laps is not going to be.
No, I understand people like movies. Like it don't bother me. Me personally, it's like I've seen it so many times.
It's just the idea of my worst day. That's all it is.
Poor
you said
Laps.
your wife really loves that one. Yeah,
My wife loves all that vampires are magic crap.
Bobby loves all
Like,
that.
Nobody ever thought like just punch him in the face. You know, like that'll work. Knock the fairy dust off of you.
Bobby is let me tell you, Laps. Bobby is a diehard Twilight fan. So
yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, very much so.
I can tell by all the times he's mentioned it to me over the years.
I want to watch Cocktail with Lapsed. Can we do a watch along with Cocktail with Lapsed one time?
No, but we might watch my best friend's wedding. So
we could, but he won't be here. I can tell you that. I mean, you know.
Yes. So Interview with the Vampire.
Okay, so Interview with the Vampire. It's your number 2. Number 2. What do you got as number 1?
Sorry, I'm like reeling it back in. So yeah, no. So I have Interview with the Vampire because I do love vampires. I probably saw that movie a little bit too young. It was inappropriate for me to watch at the time. But my sister was in love with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, so for her that was like the best movie she could have seen. I was little, and of course, half the time I was like this. But yeah, no, I think that introduced me more to like Tom Cruise's acting, and he has a pretty good range. I think a lot of people complain about him as Lestat, but I think he was perfect. And now as an adult, I can appreciate Lestat for how he is. I agree with Derek. I love that he's such a brat and he doesn't care about anything, and he's selfish, and it's all for him, and that he's just a jerk to everybody. It's great. I love it. And I love that end scene too, where he's like still whining Louis. Like perfect.
Now, he basically looks at like the guy, like when his neck bit, and he's just like, man, they're not kidding with that eternity thing when you're a vampire. I've had to listen to this.
But, I think he's underrated in that movie. A lot of people think it's like, ugh, stupid vampires and they're all girly and whatever. But I think it's a really good movie. It really is.
I don't hate people for liking movies. Put it clean. It does. Everybody likes what they like. Trust me. I operate by the philosophy that some of my favorite stuff is probably someone else's most hated thing. So like, it does not bother me. I just have a weird affinity to things that I've had to watch
many times. Yeah.
My wife's like, let's have movie night. What are we watching? Oh, cool. Haven't
But-
seen that
I-
one
I
7,000 times.
I do draw the line at Twilight, though. I don't like those movies. It's not my brand of vampires, so I do draw the line there.
Yeah.
But my number one, I probably should have left this one out too, but it's the same one as Josh. I have Maverick as my top one.
Yes.
For the same reason too. I think that's kind of what kicked off, which is so funny to me because that's kind of what kicked off having movies that weren't depressing and all this nihilistic nonsense in it and like giving you hope and everything. They had that movie and it made over $1 billion, and Hollywood still did not learn from that and be like, maybe this is kind of what people want to see, like more things that give people hope, until this year where they started making feel good movies again.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, every single time I watch that movie, I already know what's going to happen. I'm still basically on the edge of my seat and I'm like, I already know what's going to happen. And I don't care. It's
So good.
perfect. I love Tom
so
Cruise
good.
in those movies. Yes. And I love the fact we'll get into it a little bit more with Top Gun, but I just love Maverick's character. Like he's just I love him. But we'll get into that with the movie.
All right. Derek, what do you got for your top 5?
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh
you know,
God.
I didn't say a damn word during your top 5.
Sorry. Okay, let's hear it.
If we must now, Josh. My number 5 is Twilight. How about that? That's my number 5.
Nobody
Which,
mentioned
real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Beloved. If you tuned in later or you watch the replay, we know you like Twilight, so that's cool. So
Beloved.
we know
In the
that.
words of Laps, thank you for putting it so great, so wonderfully, Laps. You like what you like.
Yeah.
No one has mentioned,
You're
by
into
the way,
it,
no one mentioned Days of Thunder, which is kind of shocking.
No, well, that's
Well,
what I forget.
let's
I
find
forgot
out.
to-
Well, why would anybody mention Days of Thunder?
I was actually
Turning
gonna say,
Left, the movie.
well, before I got started, I wanted to give Tom Cruise a little bit of appreciation for 2 things that I'll never do or be good at, and probably really don't care about. One is race car driving, the other is pool. And he did Days of Thunder and The Color of Money, and he was great
Oh
in
yeah,
both.
that's right.
So, shout out to him for that, man. It was good. It was good stuff.
All right. Let's
But
hear
now
it,
we
Derek.
go
I'll shut up now.
Okay, number 5. That goes to The Last Samurai.
Okay.
I was a little
It's so random.
surprised. What?
That's a good movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's random. I just didn't expect that. I forgot about that.
Neither did I when I walked into the theater. That was the point. I was just like, oh God, Tom Cruise is going to try to be Japanese. He's going to put on the kimono. Like this is just going to this is just going to fly south real fast, and it did the exact opposite.
But
it was
really,
it was a really well done movie. That was where I got introduced to Ken Watanabe. I think we kind of all did. Really awesome, really great.
Oh yeah. That's right.
yeah.
He was in that.
Just an incredibly well done movie, beautifully done. He was great in it. The action is great. It's got everything, man. It's one you want to watch. Number 4 goes to Born on the 4th of July.
Heck yeah.
That was the movie where everybody was kind of wondering, I think, if Tom Cruise had the chops to like be an actor.
Oh my God.
You got your questions answered. You got your questions answered in that one. So he did real well. And it still holds up to this day too. There's still a lot of it that resonates. It's a very powerful movie.
Yeah.
Number 3, the first Mission Impossible. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's on there.
All
for
right,
sure.
that's fair.
We're going to get into this here in a minute, but there's a reason why Tom Cruise, as Bob has mentioned before, if he's the last action star, like if he's the last big action movie star or big movie star, it's because he did such big time hits like Mission Impossible, the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
And the first one really does a lot of justice to the whole thing. So that's just a great movie. He's really great at it. My number 2 is going to be The Minority Report because that movie's awesome. I did not expect that movie to be that good at all, and I had a ball the entire way through. If not mistaken, Steven Spielberg, correct? Directed that?
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
did.
Correct. Yes.
And that's part of why it's also that good. Tom Cruise and Steven Spielberg together, you're going to get – it's fun. It's a great, great sci-fi movie. It's absolutely fantastic. And by the way, if you're not into sci-fi, I'm a firm believer in this. If you watch this movie, you can become a fan. Even if you're not that big of one, you can become a fan. It's really, really fun. And my number one is Collateral.
Really?
I
Wow.
love
Good
Collateral.
Lord.
My number one is Top Gun. That's Top Gun and Maverick, and we already said those are number one always. But for me,
That's right, you
Collateral.
did say that.
Yeah, so Collateral is one of my favorites simply because of how great of an absolute menace to society Tom Cruise is in that movie.
And he's just like real matter of fact. Every time
Yeah.
he gets in the car, he's like, "Okay, well, let's go here now."
Yeah.
Let's
He
just
doesn't
real matter
even
of fact.
phase him. Yeah.
I forgot about that movie. That
And
was
then
a good movie.
Jamie Foxx is like, "Did you just kill him?" No, the fall killed him. I put bullets in him, and then he fell.
You know what? Good for you, Derek. That was a very good movie. I forgot
Yeah,
all
it was
about that
great.
movie. I really did. Like I saw, it was good.
Still, like to this day, it's like suspense the entire way through.
Wow.
It's pure thriller. Yeah, it's like it gives you like anxiousness like all the way.
It's no cocktail.
Hey, cocktail. That's right.
Cocktail. It's a great movie.
Good point there, Lapster.
Right.
Yeah, let's get
There's a lot of
perspective
suspense
here.
in that one, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, will he fill it up to the top? No.
Do we have the Chateau 1873?
It was entertaining. It was fun. I love Cocktail. Come on. Great
Okay,
music.
well, that's you. Good luck with that.
All right, Bobo. Oh, God. Let's hear this one.
All right. So my number 5, Jerry Maguire.
After Derek
Are
destroyed
you
it.
serious?
Buddy,
You had me at hello.
Derek destroyed it.
Okay.
It's
Part of
memorable.
what? Okay. It's really not the love story that I like about the movie. It's the sports
football?
agent stuff with him and Cuba Gooding Jr. I love their interactions together. I love the scene, of course, when he's on the phone. He's like, "Show me the money," and then you have Tom Cruise just, "Show me the money." You know, I
See, really,
thought that was
I thought
great.
you would have been intrigued by the love story.
Yeah, that did it for me. But no, it's that aspect of the film that I really like. I also love the scene where he's at the draft and he's taking Cuba Gooding Jr. around and introducing him to all the different booths and stuff like that and all the different people. And it's only like a 5-minute walk, but then he gets back and he finds out that the guy he was representing, Kush, had turned around and jumped ship from him and whatnot. So I love that whole storyline. And then when you finally get towards the end of the film and he has the big Monday Night Football game,
Yeah.
and he gets knocked out, and next thing you know, he wakes up and he's dancing around at the end zone and everything. I thought that was fun, and that to me is what makes the movie. My number 4, The Edge of Tomorrow. I think The Edge of Tomorrow is a fantastic film. It's a great sci-fi film. I'll say Minority Report is a good one, and I don't fault anyone for having it on their list. I actually like the Edge of Tomorrow better. I know, Lily, you had it above Minority Report as well. So for me, I think it's a better film. I love the concept of it. Like I said, it's a cooler version of Groundhog Day. So
Nothing is better than my best friend's wedding caveat.
yeah, that's going to be stuck with you forever, Josh.
I'm screwed.
That's hilarious.
For my number 3, I've got A Few Good Men.
Thank
We've
you.
already talked a little bit about the performances on that. And again, I want to highlight his interaction with Kiefer Sutherland. I think that is a fantastic scene. And then what was it he refers to him as? He's like, "We're going to put the apostle, the Lieutenant Kendrick, up on the stand," because he kept saying, what was he kept saying? He's saying that my only commanding officers are the Lord my God and my commanding officer, Colonel Jessup. So I thought it was just it was hilarious because then he started referring to him as the apostle and he just rips him up when he's on the stand. And so I thought that was a really cool scene. And again, his interactions with Jack Nicholson are iconic. For my number 2, I have Mission Impossible Fallout. That's my favorite of the Mission Impossible films. I think almost you could go with almost anyone there except Mission Impossible 2.
I knew you were like,
No, I'm serious. I think almost any of the Mission Impossible films you could go with. I think Mission Impossible 2 is the clear, runt of the litter, so to speak. But yeah, Austin Powers Gold member. Yes, I will say that his role as Austin Powers is
Dixie was the one who called that out. He's the only one. So good on him.
So yes, that is hilarious.
Mhm.
But Mission Impossible Fallout, that's the one with Henry Cavill, and I love the fight sequence between the two of them. The whole helicopter sequence at the end, and then they finally go at it right at the end. I think that's a great film. And then, of course, my number one is going to be Top Gun Maverick. Maverick, I think, takes everything that the original film, does it better, and it came out at the time where they were wanting people to get back into the theaters, and that is a film that just drove people there. It's one of those that, again, inspires you, gives you hope, and it's just a good, fun film. It doesn't try to bog you down with politics or anything like that. It just has fun. Like the enemy in the film, they just refer to them as the enemy. They don't even refer to that as like modern. It's not even like modern day politics. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be not Russia, but they don't really say who it is. So because of that, it's ambiguous. It could be anything. And so I think that's really cool that they kind of avoided that. They just had some good fun. And then, of course, Maverick is such an iconic character. They didn't turn him down and turn him into this washed up character who was just down on his luck and ready to retire. No, he is the Maverick that we remember from the get-go. And I'll actually say a little bit more about this, of course, when we get into Top Gun, but that's going to be my top 5.
Solid top.
So, all right. Anything else before we get into our next segment here?
Risky Business doesn't deserve an awful lot of praise.
So say your 5 again, Bobo.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
No, one was Maverick, right? You said
Yeah.
one was Maverick. Okay, that was the one I wasn't sure. Okay, because
Okay.
You have to catch that on the replay, John.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that. You go watch the replay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and get into something fun here before we get into our main event.
All right, time for another edition of Stump the Chumps. So basically, we know how this works. I ask a question, and Bob and Derek try to answer it.
Everybody can try to answer it.
Everybody can. So since we're dealing with
only Bob and Derek, you two, no, you don't get a shot at this.
Yes, I mean Lillian Laps, you can answer it. All right, no looking though. So we're talking about Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
What profession did Tom Cruise do before he became an actor for a year?
Cocktail server.
Good job.
Wait, that was the answer?
That was really it.
Oh, Lily. He was
Of course it is.
Well, it's because you got quiet there for a second, so I thought maybe he really got it.
Oh,
No, good Lord.
Okay.
No, he was not a cocktail server.
All right.
Labs
No,
anytime, please come back on. That was
Waiter?
perfect.
Was he a waiter?
A waiter? No.
I was about to say that.
Like
All right,
everybody
I'm
called
gonna
him-
go with you know what? I'm gonna go with Carpenter. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Carpenter? Where is it?
I know Harrison Ford was, so maybe he was too.
All right, Derico, what do you think?
I
An
don't
accountant.
see.
Okay, insurance salesman. Well, nobody got it. He
Darn.
was studying to be a Catholic priest.
What?
Really?
Yep.
What?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's basically a cocktail server. I mean,
That's
you know,
basically the same
you give
thing,
them
yeah.
little things and-
Yeah.
Look it up. He was studying to be a Catholic
Okay,
priest.
but you
for a
said
year.
his profession. I mean, studying to do
Oh,
it.
come on. He was in training.
But
he
he
was-
wasn't actually doing it yet.
Well, he was in the middle and then he quit.
Yeah, Bob, he was having mini church services, you see, and
Yes.
he had to build up to the big one.
He was in church. Doesn't that count?
That is an accurate representation.
He was serving Ritz crackers and some grape juice before they gave him the wafers and the whatever.
He's trying to
else.
work his way up.
Are they Ritz crackers? Well,
I don't know.
It was Ritz crackers and Welch's. He
I'm
started
pretty
with
sure
the
if I
kids.
walked into a church, it would start burning. I've been to church
Me
I don't know
too.
how long.
Uh, All right. Well, since we didn't get that one,
bunch of losers!
So good.
all right. Interesting question, Josh. I would not have thought that. So interesting
Yeah.
on that. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our main topic for the night.
I like the music.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have had Danger Zone, but obviously for copyright, I
I
can't do that.
figured.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Josh can sing it since he's
Yeah,
really
do it.
good.
No. You know what, Josh?
Danger zone. So good.
I don't ever
Boo! Boo!
Yeah.
want to hear it ever again.
Never coming on the show again. He's
That other song, man. Like every
Never
time
coming back.
him and the girl, like they would start the song, you know, like the same like 4 notes, and then when they finally had sex, I was like, it has lyrics. I played it 37 times. There's more of it than 4 notes. It's like, what's happening here?
All right. So our main topic, of course, is Top Gun for tonight for the film's 40th anniversary. Now, I actually went and saw this in theaters for the 40th anniversary. I did a double feature of Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, and I was so pumped up after this thing that I almost re-enlisted in the Army. So I'm glad that I didn't. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this in the theaters. I'm pretty sure nobody else got out to the theater for that, but that the good thing about this one is you can find it on streaming. So, and I know a lot of Lily, I know a lot of people watched Top Gun and reviewed it a year ago on the Monday Hangover. So let's start with you, Lily. What
Hi,
did you think
beloved.
about Top Gun? Hey, beloved, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. We're always glad to have you here.
Welcome.
All right, what you got, Lily?
Well, I kind of had already said it, but I love this movie. And what laughs, that is so funny. But one thing that I really like is one thing that I really like about the movie is that, and it wasn't just Top Gun, this was like a thing that I noticed just watching movies from the 80s and 90s, is that they always have these badass movies and they always manage to weave a little bit of romance in there. And I like that they do that just because they give you an opportunity that a wider range of people can kind of watch it. Like I'm there for all the airplanes and all that stuff too. I'm not mad about the romance, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit in there, and it gives you a little bit of a chance to kind of see Maverick's character in a different light. And I like that they kept that in Top Gun Maverick also. But as far as everything else, I just love this movie. Oh, I don't know if you guys want to like read that first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead and read that real quick, Derek, and so
Yeah.
Lily can finish up.
Yeah, sorry, Lily, don't mean to interrupt you. Just
Oh, no,
get this out of the way. Maverick was a sequel that respected the OG, while every other sequel, reboot, and spinoff was tearing down the originals and legacy characters.
yes.
Very good.
He's letting his voice be heard. Good on you, Doge.
It's very true.
Mhm.
What else you
Yeah.
got, Lily?
And then Bob had mentioned that too. So that kind of goes with the super chat, is that I appreciated that when we find Maverick, he's not like depressed or whatever. Like the very first thing we see him do is he's flying still. And what I was going to say earlier about his character is that I like what they did with him in the first one versus the second movie. What I love about him in Top Gun specifically is just how cocky and arrogant he is. And I know a lot of people don't like those types of characters because they're like, how can you like them? Like they're not likable or whatever. But to me, those are always my favorite characters, because I'm like, if you're really great at something, why would you want to be humble about it? Like if I'm really good at something, Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit arrogant about it too. I don't need to like diminish myself just to make everybody else in the room feel comfortable. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
You know what's
So
interesting about this, just to piggyback off that, Lily, is that all the pilots that are there at Top Gun, they all have a little bit of an edge to them, and they're a little arrogant. And I've actually heard people say this before, that you almost have to be a little arrogant to be a fighter pilot. So just wanted to point that out. Go ahead.
So yeah, I completely love the yeah, like you said, all of these characters are just a little bit like that because they explain it to you in the movie. These are the best of the best, and they're trying to find the best of the best in that bunch. So you're like, yeah, obviously, like I'm here for a reason. I'm not your like average person. And I love that Maverick's just like that throughout the whole movie, and I'm like, no, yeah, I love that about his personality. Like, why is he gonna just humble himself in front of everybody else? And he comes in and he's like, yeah, it's gonna be me. Like, what are you, like, there wasn't another choice. Like, what are you talking about? And I know we're not talking about the second one, but I know I really like how they translated that into the second one, where he kind of calms down a little bit, but because I feel like he doesn't have anything else to prove anymore. And I like how he's working with all of the new kids who are now in his shoes that are the super arrogant and cocky ones. But then he comes in and teaches everybody a whole bunch of lessons and humbles them in return. So I love how they did that with his character. But in the first one, I absolutely love how he is. Like, the more arrogant Tom Cruise is, like, the more that I love him. So, but yeah, no, I love that movie. And then, of course, they have a really good cast of characters too. I appreciate Val Kilmer. He is so hot in that movie. Like, rest in peace. I'm trying to keep it respectful, but my goodness, there's just
You know what I'm going to ask you, Lily, right? Val Kilmer or Austin Butler?
Oh, God, Josh.
Come on.
That's unfair.
Well, he kind of looks like him, so
A little bit of same flavor there.
yeah. Well, here's a little bit of lore for you, Josh. Speaking of Austin, he was supposed to play Rooster in Top Gun Maverick.
Really?
Really? Oh, that would have been a good question. Wow.
And he had already made it to like the final where he was already like on set or something. But they replaced him last minute with Miles Teller because they said that Austin looked way too young to be Rooster's son or Goose's son.
You hear the animosity underneath that.
I will say that as I'm watching it today and I'm seeing, Goose, I was like, I thought the Miles Teller job was very good. Like, I thought they looked alike. Like, I was like, oh my God, that is like a good casting call, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he does look the role, especially when he walks into the bar.
Yeah.
And right after he gets out of what was it, Jeep he was driving. Yeah. And when he walks into the bar and, he's got the shirt that he's got on and whatnot. And when he sits down at that piano, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. And I love the way they play that off because Maverick's watching him and the music that they're playing in the background as he's watching him. And then you see Jennifer Connelly see Maverick's expression and look over at Rooster and like, oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not even mad about that. I thought Miles Teller did an excellent job, so he did a really good job there. But now they're talking about, since Top Gun 3 is happening, now everybody's like, why don't you cast Austin as Iceman's son? Hello. Like, that would
that could be interesting. I love how you call him
older now, so
give him ideas, Lily. Let him know, man.
With Austin.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I love this movie. It has a really great soundtrack too, and it's the same thing every time that song starts. Like, it just pumps you up, and it just, I don't know, it's a really good like feel good movie too. I love those types of movies.
Yes, J Doze,
Yeah,
absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely,
100%. He's still gorgeous. Oh,
yeah,
he's gorgeous.
Definitely aged better than Kelly McGillis, or is it?
Bob.
I know it's not good. It's not.
No, I'm just saying she aged better. That's all I'm saying. because I think she's a great actress. And I loved her in Top Gun, but I can understand why she didn't get cast in the sequel as opposed to. I mean, that's all I'm saying is I can understand it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're
you're
gonna be
throwing
played down
shade.
for this. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not
Stop
trying to
throwing
sound harsh. I'm
shade.
just look. I mean, I haven't exactly aged well, so
Is she like super older than Tom Cruise though, or
I think
is
she is.
I
He
think,
was
I think she
born-
was
I
a
saw it
fair amount
today.
older than he was.
She
in that
was
movie.
born in 67, I believe.
Hmm.
This
What
me
year
see.
was Tom Cruise hatched out of his egg that he came out of?
Throws that into the
When-
world.
She
did
can't
that
be that
happen?
much older because she's 68 right now.
So she was born in 57.
She was born in 57.
Tom
So he
Cruise
was-
is 63.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So we kind of had that one wrong.
Good lord.
Let's give Beloved a little bit of a shout out here. Yes, indeed.
All right.
Oh god, Bob.
Hey, I'll take the heat for that one.
Bob?
Oh, I love how Bob compares himself
Hey,
to
hey,
Let the hate flow through you.
so I'll take the heat for that one. All right.
Good lord.
Let's see. Derek, what'd you think of this one?
All right. Just a quick point of order before I get into the full review here. I'm going to give you some interesting notes about this. So this movie came out in 1986, right? The budget for this one was $13 to $15 million. This movie took in $362.3 million.
Wow.
And this is 1986. Let that sink in. All right?
That's
Same.
crazy.
That's cutting
Yeah.
a profit.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
This film was directed by Tony Scott, and he doesn't have that bad of a resume. You want to know what
Oh
else? he
yeah,
did?
yeah.
Oh
he
yeah.
did Beverly Hills Cop 2. He did Days of Thunder. He
Did
did
he
the
do
last
Crimson
Boy-
Tide?
He did Crimson Tide. He did The Last Boy Scout, and he did True Romance.
Last
How about
voice
that for a
was-
resume? That ain't bad, man. So
Some
this
good
was
movies.
his real first home run hitter, and boy did he do a beaut. Okay, so back in the 80s, here were your choices when it came to action movie genres. 1, fighting, aka blood sport. Don't insult it. You love it. Come on.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I
love
like Bloodsport,
Bloodsport.
except for the dancing scene. I love Bloodsport.
I think you're thinking of Kickboxer.
No, there's two. Not the this dancing scene. Not the this. Thing.
Okay, not that one.
The one where he's dancing with the blonde-haired girl next to the dresser. And he's talking to her about, I am a fighter. I fight her. I also eat spaghetti. These are the 3 words I know. This is the only English I know. And oh yeah.
Oh god, Laps is hilarious. He's quiet for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden he just says the most random funny stuff.
Oh God.
Hey, it's better than that kid that they've got during the flashback scene. You're not going to call the cops? What's that kind of a deal?
I don't even think that kid spoke any English.
No, he
they
didn't.
just
He
dubbed it in. It was
just
bad.
subbed in.
He wore
It was
a
drunk.
New York Giants football jersey and a San Francisco Giants baseball cap. By the way, that was funny.
Funny. That is funny.
All right,
All right.
Okay.
So you were saying, you got the fighting genre.
you got the fighting, you got the shoot 'em ups, also a blast. I'm sure we'll be talking about those at length here on the pod. Then you had pretty much had a mystery thriller back in the day, but then the fourth was Jets. Jets were big back in the 80s, folks, and this is the film that did it. What you know about Iron Eagle? What you know about Delta Force? Come
Well,
on,
didn't
man.
Iron Eagle come out the same year as
Yes.
Top Gun?
Yeah,
So-
so talk about that.
There you go.
Louis Gossett Jr. Shout out, Chappie. Love you.
Yep.
Rest in peace. So those were the films. This is a movie I forgot when I was watching this, because at the time, you're a kid. You're like, what, 7, 8 when this is all
Yeah.
happening? But this was a really, 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 really big deal. And I remember it because my parents were talking about it. My relatives were talking about it. Their friends were talking about it. People adored this movie. This is one that's got something for the whole family. It's one of those things because, one, the ladies can go because they're appreciative of the aesthetics. But men can go because you're going to see some killer action in this. I mean, just the plane sequences alone are pretty amazing.
They still hold up.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Now, to Lily's point, which I thought was brilliant, is the fact that Maverick is cocky, right? Yes, he is. But that's why he has his wingman. That's why he has Goose, because Goose brings him back down to earth. That's why we love Goose. Because as cocky as Maverick can get, he's always like, nope, wingman. He always went to wingman. So when he goes, it's such a tragedy. You just your heart just breaks. Oh, here we
Yeah. Because he passed away last week.
Right.
Yeah. And we got both of those in before. Yeah.
Donald Gibb, man, shout out. Oh man, I think about Donald Gibb and just, it's great. It's really, really great.
Yeah, he was great in those movies.
Well, he is such a character like himself. Like you see that man, you can't help but just start bursting with fun. So shout out on that one, Meister. I love Donald Gibb as well. But here's the thing about what makes Maverick the cockiness that he has, which is he's loud. He's got volume to him. Like he doesn't mind showing it off. Meanwhile, Iceman is also extremely confident, but he's just sitting in the back like eating peanuts.
He's ice.
And then when Maverick starts trying to mouth off to him, he's the type of guy that once somebody started flapping guns, he's the type of guy that's like, "Shut up, virgin." Just would have a one-liner with just shut him up immediately. Sit down, say nothing more. I win, and he does win ultimately, doesn't he?
Yep.
But that's also the brilliance of this movie, is the fact that they become friends because they're all ultimately fighting on the same side, right? That's the whole purpose of this, is that you realize that, it's competition, but it's competition that you want. And at the end of the day, you still have to look at these folks like they're your brothers and sisters in arms. You don't have this is it. You guys are it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all on the same team.
We're all on the same team at the end of the day. Doesn't mean we can't have healthy competition, but dang. Now, Bob, who do you think I wanted to hear yell slacker and hit Tom Cruise up against the head with the newspaper?
What's his name? Stinger.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I thought about you countlessly every time I saw him. Nope, that shouldn't be a cigar. That should be a newspaper, and he should be smacking people over the head with it.
Slacker.
There's as I was saying before, look, if Tom Cruise really is the big star, the big movie star, or as Bob phrases it, the last real movie star, you can't argue that this isn't the film that got him there. You can't tell me this isn't the one. This is it. Mm-hmm. And Maverick only did a reminder of that when it came out after COVID. So this is the one. Adore it. Still fun to this day. I hated the video game. I hated it.
Well, that movie.
I told Bob this earlier. I crashed the plane every time I tried to land it.
God, that was a horrible game.
It was not bad. It was easy.
It was terrible. I could never land the plane either.
But it told you right on the side what to do. You had the little numbers on the side. That's all you had to do. You put the plane.
It was awful.
We should buy it and try it.
I never was able to land the plane unless I had the power glove.
Dude, you put the speed on what the speed says on the left, and then you do the height on what the height says, and it lands every time.
Oh, it was terrible.
I was 7, okay? I didn't know what I was doing exactly. Forgive me.
Listen, I was 10 when this movie came out, so
still older than 7.
I mean, yeah.
You had an age advantage on us.
Oh,
did.
Gosh, yeah, I could never land.
I mean,
the plane. God,
I could never walk into the ladies' bathroom like he did.
That was epic. That was
he was very progressive. Let's just say.
Yeah.
They were ahead of their time.
Very gender fluid.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah,
anything else, Derek?
No, man. Just shout out. Still good to this day.
All right, Laps. What do you got?
I like the movie. I mean, I've always liked Top Gun. I guess being, I guess whatever, how I don't even know how to say this, but some of the music, I mean, I'm not a really big 80s music fan. I'm just not. You know?
What?
Wow.
Oh,
I
my
like
God.
listen, everything about me is weird. I listen to literally like strictly like death metal. That's like what I listen to. That is what I
That's cool,
Sarah?
Dad.
that's
You
all
like
I
Sarah and Nine Inch Nails?
no.
No.
Oh, Josh.
No, sir. No, sir. No,
I think he's talking about probably bands that I don't think we've ever heard.
probably.
You've
Yeah.
never heard of Pantera or Nine Inch Nails?
Yeah, Pantera's all right. 9 Inch Nails is like industrial.
I think
weird.
he's talking about like
But I mean, like I appreciate it, but it made me think like when they have like 2 or 3 songs, man, they really hit on it. Like I don't ever want to hear Great Balls of Fire ever again. I don't ever want to hear that boom 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 boom. Like I was seriously so surprised when that had lyrics. I was so my wife's sitting next to me and I'm dying. And she's like, "What are you laughing at?" I was like, "They have played the first 4 notes of this song 77 times. I didn't know there was anything more to it. I couldn't believe it."
I'm
And
not
then
gonna lie.
anywhere they could stick in Danger Zone, it was like they would just cut like he's like in class, and then the next it's like
Danger Zone.
do. I'm like, all
So
right, dude,
good.
all right. But I still like the movie. The movie itself, as a movie, I love it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's the most 80s thing that I've probably seen in a long time.
Yeah. It's so
It
good.
really is.
So good.
And it brings me back, like you guys talked about Maverick, and I love Maverick as well. And I think it came out at a time where we were in a very nonsensical time. Like I'm not going to get into anything. Like people can feel how they want to, but the fact that the guy had to come out and make a statement before the movie started, you know what I mean? Like everybody remember the little speech he gave, and I'm like, just do the movie. Just people need to get away from themselves and have fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to a movie to relive real life. I can already do that outside. Like, I want to see people fly planes and jets and do crazy stuff. And that's exactly what it does, you know? And epic volleyball scene.
Yeah, Josh, we called it a great volleyball movie.
It's a great volleyball movie.
I
And
mean,
hey, Gary, it's good to see you in the
volleyball on
chat,
the map.
man.
Put volleyball on the map.
but yeah, it there's a lot of good stuff in the movie. I mean, you know, the weird locker room scene where he's first talking to Iceman and he just gets in his face and he's like, huh. I'm like, what is that? What did that do? Is that like something that made you feel bad? I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish.
This is funny.
I think that just goes back
It
to them
happened.
being arrogant, and that's what it is.
I mean, I guess I'd have just slap him or something, you know? I mean, I don't know, but chomping at him? Like, what are you, Pac-Man? Like, what is happening here? But yeah, the only thing I didn't like about the movie, the one thing I did not like was that he took Goose's dog tags.
Oh, and threw it
to
away.
the family, and then you threw it in the ocean.
Yeah, that was weird.
Give it to the family, man. Like you're so self-absorbed. Like it's like, but I guess I didn't know him, so
I didn't know him.
I've never lived in the Top Gun world, so I don't know.
I had forgotten. I thought Meg Ryan was in it a lot more.
Don't worry. Meg
yeah.
Ryan was fine. She soon started a relationship with Billy Crystal when Harry met Sally. She recuperated. She's fine.
Yeah, so yeah. But I liked it. I liked the movie. I was very surprised that I liked it as much as I did still, because I loved it whenever I was a kid.
See, and that's cool. It pointed out how a lot of the scenes still hold up.
They do.
And-
They
and-
still hold up. A lot of it
and I
does.
think that's a testament to how good the film really is the
Mhm.
fact that they still hold up. So, all right. Oh, what do you got, Josh?
I mean, just like what you just said, this movie holds up. Like a couple weeks ago, we were talking about would this still be as good, especially with Maverick, how we love Maverick. And I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it so much. It's got a great story. Tom Cruise does an amazing job. Val Kilmer, was great. Anthony Edwards was great. You know, so good throughout this movie. Nobody really talks about him as much in terms of like, everyone, when you mention Top Gun, from my experience, everyone says, oh, Val Kilmer, Ice. But it's really Anthony Edwards does such a great job and helps to lead this movie from beginning to all the way, to when he dies.
Yeah, Val Kilmer actually has very little screen time when you add it all up together.
Mhm.
But it's so iconic, his screen time. That's why
Yeah.
he's so remembered for it. But you're right.
Aviator
Anthony
sunglasses,
Edwards.
neon blue lighting.
Yes.
That's ice. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're right. Anthony Edwards is actually in it a heck of a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, he went on to be a great doctor, so don't worry. He's fine.
That's exactly right.
But yeah, I thought that was good. That scene with him and Kelly, what was her last? McGillis.
Kelly McGillis.
McGillis that was amazing. She was gorgeous. It's like, I never date my students. And 2 minutes later, he's over at her house and they're talking for an hour.
Well, I like when he first says, I'm going to go take a shower. No, the food's ready. Jeez.
Yes, that's the only reason that someone weird person doesn't take a shower in your house.
Yeah.
No, the food's ready. You can take a shower afterwards, but the food's ready now. So we have to eat. How much sweat was in this movie? Anybody else?
That's part of the aesthetics.
There was enough sweat to like make a drinking well for some country. My God.
Well, to be fair, it is hot over there,
Sure. Over there. In that place that it was.
Oh, it's so good.
Sure is, Dixie.
Oh,
sure
good.
is.
Oh my God. No, but this movie was amazing. I don't know if I was trying to review it on Critic List and something was wrong with Critic List. I don't know if anyone else had a problem with it, but I could not get it. You did too?
Yeah, Derek was mentioning it earlier. He was having trouble posting his review.
I can, when you go to Critic List, Bob, I can give you the ranking, but loved it. Loved the music. It really held up more than what I thought it was, because we had just talked about it and saying, raved about Maverick and saying, Top Gun, the first Top Gun is, I think Maverick is better, but I mean, this really has held up the test of time.
Yep.
So that's what I have to say.
All right. For me, like I said, I got to the theater to see this, and that was my first time ever seeing the original film on the big screen. So that was a fun experience for me. And literally once it starts, I was already getting pumped up right away and excited for it. Just, once you hear that Top Gun theme hit and it brings up, talking about the school and everything, I just thought it was great. I was already pumped. And then again, like I said, I watched Maverick right after this. And so it was just, a 4-hour experience there, 4.5 hours where I came out just beaming after this thing. And like I said, I think that the second film takes a lot of the stuff that the first one did right and does it better. But when you factor in the time period that the original came out, I think that it was top notch for its time. There's a reason why when that movie came out, military recruiting just skyrocketed because people were all excited. And I put this in my review that the thing that makes this film special to me is the way it makes you feel. Yes, it's got the great score, it's got the great soundtrack, it's got iconic characters and all that, but it has a way of connecting with the audience in a way that modern movies don't. It elicits a response from you that a lot of modern movies don't. Now we're beginning to see some of that again this year where we've had some good movies that people are getting excited about, but you don't really see a lot of that from in modern films. And the way you felt with that original Top Gun, even again watching it now, I was just beaming after I saw it. It's a great film, good acting, good performances, but again, it makes you feel good at the end of it. And then, like I said, the second one just takes that and multiplies that and does it even better. So I think that it's a great experience, and like everybody said, it still holds up. The fighting sequences, like especially at the end with the MiGs, I thought was very well done for the time period, and I thought it was great. I also love the sequence at the beginning, and this kind of goes back to what you were talking about, Lily, about how he's got a little bit of arrogance to him when he inverts and he's flying on the MiG, you know, and he's giving him the bird, you know, and they're taking the picture. And I love when they're telling the story at the school, and he's like, "Oh," she's like, "Well, how did you see that?" "Well, we were inverted." And Iceman's like, "Oh shit," you know. And he's like, "No, we got a good picture," you know. But really, the movie is just really cool. And just to kind of add to that sequence, she's like, "Oh, so you're the one?" "Yes, ma'am." You know. But yeah, the film's awesome. It was a lot of fun watching it, and after 40 years, this really does hold up still. So, does anybody have anything else before I get here to the critical scores?
Watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it. It was so fun.
Yeah.
And it moves fast too.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
I want the popcorn bucket, the little Maverick helmet.
Oh, I didn't see it. I want to see it. Look at Kelly McGillis. Good Lord.
All right, so it's sitting at an 87% with 114 votes.
Wow.
This genius of a reviewer, Was It Good, gave it a 90%. J Doge 408, 94%. Now, a lot of people, they reviewed it back in September, I believe it was, right, Lily?
Yeah.
So let me get to those. Okay, here we are, September. Let's see. Let's get to some of our viewers' reviews here. Let's see. I know I saw some of them earlier. Let's see. Okay. Drunk 3PO gave it a 95%.
I think it's a 98.
Okay, so you're giving it a 98? Okay, Chelsea, who's not with us tonight, but
that doesn't make it a 100. How does that? What? A 98?
Maverick is 100 for me. Maverick is 100% for me.
okay, I can understand that.
Two
Yeah.
less percent.
Yeah.
You needed more danger zone.
Perfect. Maverick is perfect.
Okay. So Chelsea gave it a 95%. Let's see. Blaine, 86%. I almost should downvote that.
Oh,
Yeah, downvote it. He's gonna be
That's-
like,
do it, Bob.
Let's see. Lily, 92%.
He's gonna do it 82%.
And I like what you said here, that it has the perfect formula for movies back in the 1980s. And you mentioned that, Laps, as well, that this is like the most 80s movie you've seen in a long time. So
Yeah.
Dixie, 87%. So let's see, Gary Berry also in the chat with us, 95%. So yeah, Michael Moosey was in the chat earlier, 86%. So yeah, this is a very well liked
Jonas. Oh my God, dislike
What-
Jonas's. I'm gonna go back to it and dislike.
What did Jonas
No.
give it?
He gave it a 58%.
Oh my God, he needs to be. I have no idea. What did you give it,
Oh,
Lily?
dude, what the heck? All the way at the
It's further down by Dixie's, right?
yeah, it's by
Yeah.
Disney.
Dixie
Okay,
gave it an
so-
87%. Wow, that was high. for
Gary,
Dixie.
okay. Jonas, 58%. Yeah, we're gonna downvote
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Absolutely.
There we go. But yeah, so right now it's sitting with an 87%. And I think that's a pretty good score, a pretty fair score for this film. And yeah, right, sitting pretty close to 90% there. So yeah, very well liked film. And yeah, for me personally, like I said, I gave it a 90%. I would give Maverick probably a 95 or 100%. That's
Yeah.
I don't give out hundreds very much, but
You don't
that's
think
one
it's
I
a
would definitely
98?
consider.
98.55%.
I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
giving
I
you
don't know.
crap.
96, it might.
Yeah.
I might bump it up to 96. There.
They don't
So,
give decimal points in Criticless, unfortunately.
Ah.
uh,
I always just say it was good. It was good.
there you go.
I don't know if I could come up with like an actual percentage of like, it was good. I liked it.
All right.
It was awesome.
Dixie.
I don't even do that for comic books. I don't even do that. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you can say that.
Dixie
There it
takes
is.
away I'll put them back. Yeah, I put them back for them.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our final segment for the night.
You know, we've talked about planes and how awesome they can be. More particular jets. You know what the sad truth is?
What?
People actually have to fly for real every day.
Yeah.
You know how sad of an experience that really is right now?
Yes.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you take the window or the aisle?
Window.
Okay.
Window.
I've learned my lesson. Aisle seat all the time.
Bathroom? Is it the bathroom thing? Yep. Okay. Labs, how about yourself?
I only fly aisle, and I fly all the time.
Okay.
So
For the same thing? Same reason?
no, it's usually because if there's any seats that are open and I don't like who I'm sitting next to, I'm going over here. No, but yeah, mostly the bathroom and the accessibility.
That's fair. No, I mean that's a totally fair thing too. And
Yeah.
by the way, caveat, I'll see you then. You and I will talk. All right.
Plus, like when nobody's in the aisles or anything, and especially if you're on a longer flight, you can kind of stretch
Yeah.
out to the aisles.
Yeah.
Right. But
True.
isn't it a shame we've reached that point now, where it's become this cattle car of human beings
Yep.
that just get
Mhm.
shoved onto something that looks like a Tylenol pill that can fly in the air, and now we are reduced to basically the worst versions of ourselves if you really think about it. Because when I watched Top Gun, I used to think to myself, man, that'd be cool to fly that way. It's not cool to fly the normal way. Now, is it? You don't even get food anymore these days. Remember when that happened? Those were the times.
Mhm.
There was a time in this country where you could smoke on planes.
I remember.
Remember
Yeah.
those days?
Wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old days.
I know. They don't make
Lily,
them like those
Lily, you're too young. I don't think you ever had. Did you ever have that?
No.
You're better off. Trust me. I
I
did.
think we were the last. I don't remember when it stopped.
It stopped about. I think it pretty much had a wrap in like 88.
Probably around the 90s.
Yeah.
Really?
90 it was done. It was
I'd
done
say
by
about. I'd say no more than mid 90s. And I'm wanting to say early 90s.
I remember in '87 when I went to Florida with my grandmother, she smoked the entire way, and then the next year
Wow.
after that, she wasn't allowed to smoke.
Okay,
So
we're
I do
saying-
know that. I do know that might not have been every airline, but it was for Delta. I know that. She
Wow.
was pissed.
But while I'm at it, Gary, nice try with the Eagles. That's not going to happen.
Go Dolphins. My Dolphins are going to win it all this year.
Your Dolphins
Oh,
are going to
God,
get
Josh.
spanked by my Niners in week 2. Let's move on.
Gosh,
All right.
oh my gosh. Just pick a new team.
Yeah.
Really? You're talking? Wait a minute. Are you telling me because you're cowgirls? I mean, cowboys who will probably, win 2 games this year, and
At
everyone.
least I'm not delusional, and I didn't say that we were going to go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Lord, Dallas wins 2 games, and people crown them champions.
I
And then
know our limits. Okay. I
Yeah,
know
but that's delusion, right? But isn't it sad whenever like the 72 Dolphins, like when someone finally like it's like 3-1, the last team loses, they're all like, yay, we have something to celebrate.
Yeah.
We won games when the season was 12 games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a Patriots fan. They put up 5 bajillion points and went 19-1 or 18-1. No.
I agree. The Dolphins had a horrible draft. Everyone thinks they're tanking the season. We'll see.
Well, good. This will be fun then. When week 2 happens, I'm going to whip you down, and then I'm going to make fun of you for it.
Malik Willis. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's,
Look,
that's
when it comes to real quick, Derek, before you continue, when it
No,
comes
there's
to
no
the,
reason to continue anymore. Let's
no,
talk
when
about
it comes to the Dolphins, man.
Burped up stuff better than this.
Your grandfather loved the Dolphins, so
Yeah, he was wrong too.
Dolphins are rough, man. That is a rough.
Like that somehow makes it better.
Yeah.
good Lord. Well, when I beat you guys in fantasy football this year,
Which you won't.
you guys are going to, feel bad.
my gosh.
Yeah,
The only
Bob
time I
felt
like
really bad last year. He felt
Yeah, it
terrible.
was terrible.
I
Yeah.
like you guys win. I
Finish
like
your
Bob
plane
win.
rant there, because Dixie wants to know what's going on there.
I
Hold
don't
on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's just get this out of the way.
Thank you, Derek. Yeah,
Sorry.
please.
Sorry for
If
interrupting. you,
Derek's
sir.
team starts losing, he gives up on him every year. Oh,
No,
we're horrible.
I
I'm not going
speak
to watch.
realistically. Unlike yourself, that stays delusional.
He's like,
No,
dude,
I just say
we're 0-13. We're gonna run the table, baby.
Yeah.
0-17.
4 wins, baby.
Yeah.
exactly.
one
Oh,
thing.
man.
By the way, Dixie, it doesn't relate to it at all. This conversation is completely hijacked now.
Yeah, we just
You guys took it
had to
over,
move on.
and that's
Wow, we
certainly
could have made a joke about that, but we're not going to.
I know.
No,
Well,
no,
that's
we're not.
related to planes. They did get hijacked in this conversation. So,
Exactly.
all right. Well,
So,
Uh-huh.
you can finish that rant next week, Derek.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No,
Well,
the
I
bottom line
fly
is,
a lot,
flying today
so
sucks.
it
That's
sucks.
it. That's all I wanted
Yeah.
to say.
Flying?
So-
No, I can
Flying
attest
sucks.
to it.
I
I
just
can
want to
invest
know
it,
this.
man.
I just
Terrible.
want to know this. Do you guys clap when the plane lands?
No.
no.
Not
Let me.
anymore. You know,
No.
on long overseas flights, we used to do that, but I haven't flown overseas in years. So
I have never seen a person clap when the flight lands.
Oh yeah, it makes
And
no
I fly like, well, not as much anymore, but like when the first decade of where I work now, I was flying like every week.
Yeah.
Every week to different military bases every single week. I never saw. The only good thing that I get is I don't have to do the TSA anymore. I got that little ID with the punch hole.
yeah.
I just go like,
like that.
like that. No, exactly like that. There's actually like indentations. It's my broken finger. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to actually do that. But yeah, like, how about that? There you go. This hand works. This is a good hand.
It's the good hand right there.
there we go.
My good hand. This is my blazing
This
set.
hand doesn't
All
work
right.
that much.
This is my shooting hand.
Let's go ahead and close it up with some social media.
Wow.
Lily, where can we find you at?
So of course on Critic List, and I'm at the same handle, 300 Mirrors, and then of course on Twitter, X, whatever you guys want to call it, same thing. So I'm over there upsetting everybody basically every week. So
I mean,
if you
looking
wanna
for
know-
it.
yeah, I mean, if you want to know what the latest thing that I'm upsetting the internet about, then yeah, go over there. And then so Mondays on the Monday Hangover on Drunk Cheap 3PO's channel, I'm there sometimes as well whenever I can make it. But yeah, they're reviewing some really cool movies over there too. Critic List, so it's kind of like this if you guys want to kind of get involved too.
At least he follows me.
To
For
watch
now.
more movies. So I don't know if Lapsed wants to
I have
critic
no problem
list.
with movies.
She's saying
I
if
just don't watch.
Oh no! So
Watch
you
it.
can like
Oh no, I don't have a critic list of movies. No, if that's what you're asking, I couldn't do that. I've seen like I could probably like actually count to the number of movies that I've seen.
but that's why you would be good to be on Critic List, because every single time that you like review a movie, I think it would be interesting. Because yeah, it's a really cool place.
Your takes will be good, Laps. I definitely agree.
Yes.
I can tell you that.
Yeah,
They're
well,
not
I'll say
good.
this, yeah,
They're not held as good in the comic community, so I can tell you that.
Well, now you got another community with movies. You know, all more
Critic
fun.
List is a
I'll
whole
have to start
different-
watching some.
Hey, in all fairness, you did say that you want to start watching some more movies now.
I do, because I feel bad every time we do stuff on Friday. You can tell. You can tell that I made that list 7 seconds before we went live.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true.
And it's cool. I think it's fun because it's just a bunch of people who just watch movies and we're just basically saying what we think about them. No pressure.
No pressure.
but sign up tomorrow. So just
Oh, okay. But, all right.
Yep.
I'll be
That's
there.
it. Yep.
Don't beat me, please.
no. There, Gary's got a good point. Yeah, that it's a lot for the normies, as well. They can just get on there and just talk about the movie or whatever they thought. So
Except for Blaine, he's a little odd, but you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
yeah. That Blaine character. I mean, he didn't like Jaws, or he said it was mid. So yeah.
Jaws is
Shut up, Blaine. Shut
Oh
up.
yeah, he did not like Jaws.
Yeah, he
No,
didn't
you're
like
not.
Jaws.
Oh, we love Blade here. So,
Good
Gonna
shout.
all
have
right.
him forever.
Anywhere else we can find you, Lily?
No, that's about it.
That's it. Laps, where can we find you at?
On the internet.
On the
You
internet,
can use
Look out, folks.
on the World Wide Web.
find me. No, I find me on the last panel. YouTube. I have a Twitter. I think the last thing I ever did was message Bob.
Which was
I don't really do anything on actual social media. But yeah, you can find me there. And then Laps Comic Fan on YouTube.
All right. Well, what about you, Josh?
Oh, you can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Criticless at Napper19. You can find me here on Bob Loves Movies. And where else? You can find me on TikTok as I'm talking about the Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano fight being fixed.
That was not fixed.
That wasn't fixed, man.
Thanks, gosh.
Fixed. Come on. 17.
No, go back and look at her record. She has what, like 8 wins under a minute?
Hold on. If you actually go back to last week when you guys were talking about that, and if you remember the comments that I said if she takes her to the ground, this is 13 seconds or less.
That's
Yeah,
That
it.
is exactly what I said.
Okay.
It's like if
I'm
she
just
tries to stand with her, then it's something else. But it was exactly what I thought. It was if I was betting, I would have bet that.
Were you guys surprised, Bob and Lily? I mean, I know you guys were Carano fans.
You know what?
No.
Deep down, I mean, you know what? Last week I said that I thought Carano would win, but deep down, if I was kind of like with Laps that if it went to the ground, it was going to be over. I was hoping that she could keep her at a distance and with the strikes, but when you're out of the ring for 17 years and you're going back into the cage with
Well, you're going to the
somebody
hexagon.
like Rousey.
The hexagon.
Yeah, the hexagon. Yes.
Hold
Not the
on.
octagon.
When I picked Ronda, you said, no way Ronda's going to win. Gina will be back. And now of course, you're backpedaling on this.
No, I'm not backpedaling. Deep down, I knew it because I asked Laps. We actually kind of talked about that on Friday as well. That we had all kind of agreed that if it went to the ground, that's Rousey's territory.
It's because so Gina made she put up I guess kind of a statement because I saw that a lot of people were saying the same thing too, that it was like fixed or whatever, but she mentioned that it was the kick that she did initially, and when I was watching the fight and I saw her do that, I was like, oh, it's over.
Yep.
As soon as I saw her do that move, I was like, it's over. I don't understand why she even tried to do that. She should have known better because I knew it was over.
As much as I'm into comics, like I am massively into combat sports. Like, I'll be honest, like if you're gonna fix a fight, you're not gonna make it 11 seconds.
Yeah.
You are going because what does it do? You brought this person out of 17-year retirement, right? And you want to showcase this person, that all the stuff leading up to it, like it was Ronda Rousey was actually being nice to her and all this stuff. And then what? You just beat her in 11 seconds?
You beat her and then they're hugging, crying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like but they were friends. They were friends. I'll say this. If you think that was fixed, then I have some Jake Paul fights I would like to show you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I have some other ones where they don't even look like. I mean, she perfectly took her down, got into side control, and just took her on.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah.
It's because the thing is, it was a really good post that she made, and a lot of other people were kind of like chiming in too, is that Gina just wasn't trying to get back into shape with fighting. She was just losing weight in general. Do you understand how difficult it is to lose all of the weight that she lost? She lost 100 pounds, Josh.
And maintain muscle mass like of any type.
Yeah, so you
fighting
think
shape.
you think that no, that wasn't her weight in the Mandalorian. She gained the weight after the Mandalorian.
She was heavy, man. She
Yeah.
admitted it.
She lost almost. She said like 102 pounds.
Yeah. So
That's a lot.
can you imagine somebody who was already like kind of in shape, who was trying to get back into fighting shape? totally different from
Oh, yeah.
somebody losing 100 pounds. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really
Imagine walking around with that frame and then losing it. Like you're not.
Yes.
It's not. That would be like you taking on 100 pounds and being able to walk around with it. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot in a very small amount of time as well.
She deserves a hell of a lot of credit for.
Oh,
this.
dude, she-
Yeah.
I
That's
wish, like she said, I wish they would have paired her with a striker. If they would have paired her with a
Yes.
striker, at
Would have
least
been
it
much better.
It would have done something.
Mhm.
This was just a bad matchup all around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was just a bad matchup. It was a name matchup. That's
Yes.
all it was.
Yeah.
And you know,
They
But-
wanted
when you're-
something
when
big
you're in
for
there,
live,
yeah.
for live Netflix. That's what this was
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
promotion. And I get it.
100%,
Yeah, I
100%.
get it. But
But
it was
yeah.
never. I don't think it was ever going to be like a classic matchup.
No.
Like
No.
no, it was never going to be that. But it was still fun to. I mean, hype it up. They did. The promotion itself was absolutely fantastic.
The
Absolutely.
promotion
This
was
episode.
good, the hype up.
Yeah,
But
it was great.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
the
still-
24/7 videos were great. They were
Yeah.
fantastic, man.
It
They
was
were awesome.
fantastic.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was a big disappointment for a lot of people watching it. But I mean, for her personally, it was already like a win because that's, I don't know, to me that's
sure.
really inspirational
sure.
that she got back there. So
sure.
no matter what, she won because she said that she was in a state of depression. She really hated the point where she was at, and now she feels so much better. I mean, how could you not? She's back in shape and feeling
Looked
great.
awesome too, man. She looked good.
And
Yeah,
that took
she
a
did.
lot of guts too,
Like-
because I mean that plays to your ego. Also, can you imagine her like stepping in and she lost that quickly? Can you imagine like that? That
Yeah.
freaking sucks. So
Yeah.
I don't care. I still love Gina. I'm actually wearing my Gina shirt today. So,
There you go.
Ah,
There
She's
you
good
go.
stuff, man. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
so she's
All
great.
righty. Yep.
Yeah,
Whoever
Josh,
you
thanks
want.
for killing it. So. All right, Derek, where can we find you at?
all right. You can find me on where we're streaming here over on Bob's channel there at Bob Loves Movies, otherwise known as What Is It Good. You can also find me over on the other YouTube channel that we have here called Dad's Turn to Talk. You can find me where all the old people hang out, and not ashamed to admit it, LinkedIn and Facebook. And I'm also on Criticlist as well. And it turns out that people actually don't mind my reviews so far, so I'm happy to report that.
All right. And you can find me, of course, here on this channel. You can find me on the Dad's Turn to Talk channel. You can find me on Fridays on the Last Panel, as well as on Mondays occasionally on the MSK show. Yeah, I say occasionally because the schedule's all over the place. And
Now, speaking of cocktails,
Now.
Top Town Cruise make Bob one right now.
yes, you can also find me on X and on Criticlist. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I want to thank our guests for being here. I want to thank everybody in the chat for as well for Subtle and for those for those super chats. We thank you for those. And we hope that everybody had some fun tonight, and we hope everybody has a safe week as well. You guys enjoy your night and take care.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.